Good afternoon, guys and girls. Welcome back to another video. Going to be playing a little bit more Inquisitor Martyr. Going to be leveling up a little bit more. We're 45 currently, and we are working our way towards a glorious rank of Shmardy Blah. I don't know what we'll end up with today. I'm guessing 50, something like that. It seems to be about an hour and a half to get through 5 levels, so I'm going to try and speed things along a little bit now. Don't worry about the screen flickering. It will sort itself out in just a mo. Just getting everything to sort itself out, and there we go. We're back. Right. Let us continue with our adventure. I'm not even sure what weapons I have right now. I'm not sure of anything, to be fair. But let us get the show on the road. We're going to step it down to normal difficulty, because really I can't see any point in doing anything more difficult. Doesn't seem to make any sense. So, let's go on and do that. What's up, TNT? How you doing, bud? The Sanctum. I seem to remember this is where we get ambushed by another Inquisitor, but... oh, spoiler alert. Anywho, we will continue. Should be fun. And it's this map again. Groovy. How you doing, bud? Right, so we're rocking 2 pistols, which I remember were incredibly slow and inefficient. And we have a bolt rifle. And the bolt gun is awesome. Absolutely love it. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh man, the only reason I don't like this gun too much is that weird sound effect. Like that weird clank you get after using this. Ka-dang, ka-dang, ka-dang. Sounds like a donkey. Bad cough, body inside out. Yeah. Loads going around at the mo. It's like cold and flu seasons hit us alongside the sunshine. Maybe that's what it's supposed to sound like. Maybe it's supposed to sound Wild West. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me though. Just offends my ears slightly. Pow. 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 Oh, the knockback actually worked to interrupt. Nice, there's the level up. So we might even be able to rush this a little bit. Now, we might be able to do a little bit of Dakar from here. Nope, got to kill it all the old-fashioned way. Ah, we have to go to the cog. I'm on it. I'm on it. Cheeky reload. And there we go. Nice. Absolutely glorious. Colds suck, man. Flus suck. It all sucks. 1 hit KO? Yeah, that's not bad. I reckon the heavy weapons were by far superior. Heavy Flamer was just beast. Absolute beast. Right, let's crack on here. Oh, if only I could disable the sound effect for this. It is quite a good ability though. AoE really, you can't understate. Oh no, sorry, you can't overstate the importance of AoE in this game. You just be there forever otherwise. It's just so damn helpful. Right, I'll just be a sec guys, it's going to flash for just a moment. I just double check that the stream is not set to off unlisted. Yep. I thought so. It was set to unlisted, guys. There we go. Ah, come back. I was like, we've only got 3 people in here. This is a little bit odd. So now it's back. Now we've got the whole lot. Now the video will be advertised. Not just the Discord members. Nice to have you in here, though. Now the greater public will make their way in slowly. Welcome, welcome, willkommen. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. It's a shame that it goes so derpy when you alt tab. Because it basically highlights every time I'm doing something off of screen. hope they fix that. I could maybe try going to monitor capture, but... Yeah, TNT, it's not that I'm complaining, my friend. I don't mind a little bit of one-on-one, but... Ugh. Daka, 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 daka. Daka, 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 daka. There we go. Let's kill these around the edge first. Kill these two. I think normal difficulty, although a little bit on the easier side, is just... I can't see any justification in playing any difficulty other than easy if you want to level up. And let's face it, the motivation will be to level up, because it's an ARPG. Oh, really? I've got to go... Ugh. Fine. Fine. Who would like to be a Nurgle follower? I guess if you're not very, you know, if you're not in a good way, if your body's failing on you, then worshipping Nurgle for juicy gifts and sort of happy bliss. Like, the diseases are a means to release you from your mortal coil and, you know, make you realize that there's a very, very much sort of a Dalai Lama-esque, a Buddhist vibe going on with Papa Nurgle. That's like, let go of your pain and suffering. Just let it go. Just accept and embrace, you know, nature taking its course. Or, you know, tentacles coming out of your side. What's up, Dragon? I can't say I'd be too tempted, personally. I'll get the chest first, because the last thing I want to do is pick that up. And then miss out on juicy good stuff. Ah! A machine god spark. Glorious. Cool. Let's go. I like that. I'll meet them halfway. Oh, I like that. It doesn't really seem like they're heading toward me, though. They're just chilling there. There we go.
I am Interrogator Coldtar. You are in breach of Code Indigo Protocols, Inquisitor. Even the agents of the Holy Orders need a special permit to enter this area.
That's a cool looking gun. Daka daka daka. Dak dak dak. Dak dak daka. This assassin though. Oh my word. Okay, bye. Bye. Where are you going? Let's follow. Follow and find out. Oh, okay. That was cool. Oh, good lord. I'm guessing because I started this off as unlisted, now it's not going to give anyone notifications that the video's live. So if we go through this stream with 10 people watching, you can thank me for being an idiot, basically. At least you get a more personal touch, though, with this stream. Good lord, Hydra. Sort it out. What are we going for now? I don't even know. I don't even know. We've gone physical. Gone range, single DPS. Ah, that's not a bad one. Ah, on kill. Cooldown. Debuffs, yeah, we'll do this for armor breaking, armor piercing, and shield piercing, and all of that stuff. And maybe we'll go for a grenade launcher mixed in here. Look at this. Wow. Look at the end of that. Like, there's not even a hole there. Like, that's a cosplay grenade launcher, mate. I'm sorry, but that is a cosplay grenade launcher. That does not meet Imperial standards. Not by a long shot. Right. Power hammer. Looks cool. Right, you've received, you've done things. Let's go. Aha! Stun mine. Of all things, a stun mine. Fine. Destruction, sure. Oh! No. Signums, implants, ranged weapon. Fine. We'll get all of this stuff. And we'll go for chop, chop, chop. Chop. Okay, nothing that I particularly wanted. Except these, embrace them into my life. And just see if there's any other good rewards here. Ah, grenade launcher. Perfect. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. So what we'll do, so we'll just very briefly see if we can gear up by sorting by level, going over here. They're too high, of course. Burning effects. Deflect a chance melee. Okay, that'll do. Fear on critical. That's not bad. Not that much better than what I've got, though. That's a level 30 item I have. Physical damage bonus, 7%. That will do. Cooldown for all skills. Ooh, nice. Physical damage bonus. That'll do. Good lord, this grenade launcher looks terrible. There we go. Right. Craft me a grenade launcher, please. Shotgun, carbine. That's cool. I'm looking forward to the new class. Oh, it's his class is heavy. So it is. Right, let's go. We'll craft one of those. Okay, well, one's all I can do, so... What have we got? Range damage bonus. Quite significant. I like that. Yeah, my God, I think it's a good call. One more attempt. Play some co-op. It's got better, but has it got better enough? That's... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's yellow. That ain't gonna fly. This is why leveling takes so long. Now, does that look any better? Okay, I'll go for number 2. Ooh, okay. I'll go for green issue. Oh, that looks nice and military. That looks nice. And our base paint, we can go for like a silver carry handle. We go for like there we go. Apply. There we go. Now I'm happy. Let's roll. Time well spent in leveling up. Well spent indeed. Normal difficulty, let's go. I've never really gotten into the grenade launcher. And I have single target damage as well, which is going to really help. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Oh no, is this a vehicle one? Oh no. Someone give me a meme virus.
How am I supposed to find an Inquisitor in the middle of a war zone?
Simple. You look for the guy that's murdering everything. Right, let's continue. Ah, this is actually the Baneblade bit. At least I selected normal. Right, so clicking does stuff. And then we've got, what is one? Repair?
I know it goes without saying, Inquisitor, but we will do everything we can to help. We would follow your commands whatever the situation.
Oh, do. So my right click's not doing anything. Ah, there we go. I've just got shorter range than I thought. Oh, that was actually a living tank there. Daka, 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 daka. It's a cool idea, this. I just... Oh, it's so slow. So slow. I don't know, I just find it really clumsy. Yo, what's up, cats? What's cooking? Daka, 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 daka. Baneblade time. Yeah, for sure. Right. Glad I selected my grenade launcher for this. Come on! There we go. Why wasn't it? Oh, that's left click. I was using the wrong button. Can I just run these over? Does that work? I like the fact we've got a heavy bolter there too. Look at my turrets go. Left, right, left, right. Aha! Nice. Is that tank operational? Okay, I'll save that one. Ah, had to do a thing. What is this game about? This game is about you as the Inquisitor getting murdered, I'm about to die. Oh my god, I hate these missions so much. I know I rushed forward like a potato, but like, if I could go on Fiverr and spend £5 to let someone else play this bit, I would. It just does nothing for me. I think for like 20 seconds it was fun, and then it was just long and tedious. Maybe others like feel differently, but I don't know, this bit doesn't do anything for me. Typically though, this is a top-down ARPG. When it's not being like a really weird tank simulator. And yeah. Well, this is not good. Daka 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 daka. Open fire. Like XCOM? Not quite. More of a ARPG. Yeah, they should remove the silly vehicle missions. Phoenix, I mean, that's my view. I do not think they fit this game at all. Like, I do not see why they're here. Let's move away. There we go. Repairing's fun. Yeah, get some. Yeah. It is the Shadow Sword. Yep, that's the one. It's not technically a Baneblade. It's a Shadow Sword. Okay, got our repair going off. Left click. Left click. Ugh. These missions are so dull. I leveled up. Yip-de-doo. Make it end. Yeah, WASD would help. If you could actually reverse, that would be far more sensible. Far more sensible. Definitely one of the clumsier aspects of this is the fact that there's no reverse. Dack, 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 dack. Right here. There we go. And bang. We'll get there. You've retried this game? It's more broken than ever. Oh dear. Ah, right, yes. There has always been the occasional bug where snipers in particular, they were the only rifles that seemed to be affected by this, would randomly send shots in weird directions. It was... yeah, unpredictable and a bit weird when it comes out of your rifle at 90-degree angle. You play this game with WSD? You should, if you enjoy so. I think controller suits quite a few ARPGs, despite the fact that many would call that heresy. I can't wait to be blown up again. Am I going to die before I can kill these? There we go. We're slowly repairing. And in about 2 years' time, I'll have my repair ability ready again. I'm going to die in a second, aren't I? Yep, good times. Good times. Cannot one-shot a sentinel. Well, I don't know. It is curious, and the difficulty for this as well is also like set to normal. Like this is not it's supposed to be hard. Dack, 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 dack. But yeah, I would have been. I completely forgot about how much I hate these missions. Every time one of them comes up, I'm like, oh god, end it now. And you can't like, even speed run it. Right, let's go. Come on. We'll do my repair. And bash. There we go. That's one thing we can kill in one hit. So if I right click here, it doesn't move toward a range where I am in range, if you know what I mean. Normally when you click on an enemy, it takes you to an appropriate range for them. Which is weird. Right, there we go. About face. I've got to kill the ones behind me, otherwise they will murder me with their grenade launchers. You do those missions on the story where, yeah, you don't have much choice, do you? That's the thing. You've got to do them. You don't like it? Well, fine. Don't level. Maybe I can run them over. Maybe this would have been more effective. Ah. I can just run stuff over. No! I'm... Left click! Left click! Left! This is where you need the reverse key, because for the love of God, this is so frustrating. Why can tanks not have reverse? Maybe there is reverse and I'm just not aware. Don't stay near the bunkers. Yeah, I know, I'm also playing this incredibly stupidly. I know that this is a prime example of how not to play. So now I should wait until I get my... yeah. Oh, good lord. What's up, Kirby? How you doing, bud? Okay, let's carry on. See if I can maintain the will to live. Wiggle around. Break some stuff. There we go. And now we'll wait. And now we'll wait for our shot to come off of cooldown, because that would be good. What we need is, I don't know, other abilities to make this more interesting, I think. Ta-da! Leveled up again. Glorious. Aha! What? What's going on? You can just move into the end zone and win. Yeah.
We fought our way through the enemy lines. We can't take you beyond this point, Inquisitor. The Emperor's blessing be upon you. They will need you.
Right. I need to kill stuff. No, turn around. Fine, we'll go up here and turn around. Because I get loads of XP for killing these, so... Smush. 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 Repair. There we go. Aha, and a bunker. Might as well kill everything you can. Can we just run this over, please? Smush. Ridiculous. Fine, okay. XP? Ah, dear, the vehicle gets the XP. Really? Really? Why does it mock me like this? You see, I leveled up. I'm 47 now. Maybe that was just the mission reward. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. We're going to continue with here, I guess. Right, we have leveled up a little bit. Ooh. Kill 5 villain enemies without dying, at least on your level. Daily challenge are back. Despite the fact folk complained about them for going. Stop putting things to do in this game. Stop taking away things to do in this game. God, it's hard to be a dev. But yeah, I remember when we had daily challenges back in the pre-launch stage. People were like, get rid of them, please. We don't like them. Because people just log in for a bit each day, like, and now we got them back again. Well, how do? That's, how's it going, Mojo? Yeah, sound effects for many items in this game are just a bit weird. I finally got my grenade launcher. Sounds like it's a toilet roll launcher. Oh. Nice. Okay, let's go. What's this? A mine? I don't even remember what this does. That's pretty cool. I can dig that. Okay, that's cool. So is that them slowed, stunned? I don't even remember what half of these buttons do on this. I need to actually have a look at the weapon. Flamer is just the best. Nothing comes close. I love it so much. There we go. Blol, blol. Okay, let's go. Now, what is this again? Deflector. Gotcha. T-shirt launcher. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Nice. Okay, well, that worked. So I just need to do the old 1-2 step. Right is the multi-shot. Nice. That's fun. I dig that. That's cool. I'm down. So I need to make sure I've actually upgraded this. So I don't think I'm really well spec'd into a grenade launcher. I've got points in single target and all sorts of weird things, so... Nice. Alright, let's continue. Tactician doesn't even work with a grenade launcher anymore. Who knows? Probably not. Right. 1. Dacker. Nice bit of kiting. There we go. No! Why are you still alive? God damn. This is on normal difficulty too. Take like 5 grenades to kill someone. That works at least, and that's fun. Right. Maybe I can make a build just about cooldown reduction. and just firing the 2 key, because the 2 key seems to actually do a lot of damage. What I need is a relic grenade launcher. I need a relic grenade launcher in my life. Okay, we'll let the turret do some of the work. Could be here a while. There we go. Come on. We're getting there. What's up, Ice? How you doing, bud? Yep, nice and quick and efficient. That's how I like it. God damn.
The situation is very grave. The traitor...
Yeah, I don't have the bolter debuff. I know. I know. My bolter would be by far preferable for single target damage. Stacking up those vulnerabilities. I just wanted to see how well this gun would do in this situation. And it's competent for AoE. That's about it, but I mean, it is a grenade launcher, that's fine. And the knockback's fun too. God, I love knockbacks. Right. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice. One hit KO. So the 2 key, if I'm not mistaken, seems to do a lot more damage. 800 damage, 700, 600. Oh, okay. Just seems like that does a lot more. Nice. Okay, let's go. What's up, Vaz? Any thoughts on the buffed heavy bolter? I didn't even know it's been buffed. I didn't know it's been buffed. I always thought it was glorious. Right, let's... Oh god, here we go again. Couple of turrets. Come on, turrets. Now we'll switch to the bolter. Bash, 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 bash. It's just a lot quicker, isn't it? Single target damage. Let's go. You didn't use it before 2.0. Ooh. Left click somewhat useless. Right click is acceptable as 2 is good. Yeah. I think the thing is that the 1 requires enemies to be the type of enemy that will get closer and closer to you. I think 1 still has the preferable damage, and if you've got anything that can reduce spread, then it does, I think, become pretty useful. It doesn't have the AP that the 2 key does, but I think it still has its place. Oh, my middle mouse button can't get stuck. There we go. Bish bash bosh. Nice. I like that button. That button's loads of fun. That one. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's mine. Nope, not gonna kill it. Not gonna kill it. There we go. Okay. Left click is better if you hold shift. Yeah, you have to hold shift if you left click. If you don't hold shift, then you are severely gimped. You got to maintain that steady stream. That steady, consistent flow. That's a sign of good health. Okay, let's pull out the bolter. Daka, 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 daka. Oh no, my turret's gone. We'll get there. Back to grenade launcher. That's what we need. More of those abilities. I don't think it's worth going into the AoE tree, though, for this, honestly. I think maybe it is, but if we look at the abilities on the grenade launcher, we've got area effect and knockback. So, I mean, that's okay. Knockback, knockdown. You can do it so they're shocked afterwards. If you go into the debuff tree, that's kind of cool. Proximity mine at a designated location deals damage upon direct impact with an enemy or when proximity fuse is activated. Okay, that slows, so that's kind of good. And this is Fleshbane, which is presumably why it does so much damage. And the air burst, that seems like the best one in terms of damage output. Area effect large, high suppression, Fleshbane. So, can we boost that anywhere in the range damage tree? Because I think there is a Fleshbane. I think if we're in the passives up here, then range DPS has a Fleshbane. Where is it? Heavy, yeah, I know. Movement speed, reload time. You're here somewhere. I will find you. Ah, no, that's the melee tree I'm thinking of. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, it is, Frederick. You're right. Yeah, I could have sworn, but it's suppression for Fleshbane, isn't it? That's the one. I guess that might be a bit OP otherwise. Nice. The alarm bell's ringing. I like the lighting effect here. That's really cool. That's really cool. Daka, daka, daka. Everyone dead? It's always one. There wasn't even an enemy there. I'm bad. One of these. One of those. Okay. With the Crusader, if you want to do a high suppression with ranged weapon, use the suppression armor piercing single target. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I wouldn't mind unlocking the actual suppression tree as well. That would be handy because that's a tree that applies nicely to everything. There we go. That took a while. We're getting there. Slowly. Slowly trudging our way through. Hordes of heretics. Oh god. Okay, let's go. Whew. Just finished recording video 2. Just doing a Dwarven Citadel GM prep session. Should be fun. For the old campaign. That will be probably in 3 weeks' time that you will first see one. Wow. No, 2 weeks today, actually. 2 weeks today. You will see your first glimpse of the Dwarven Citadel, which I think is awesome. Right. Back beasts. If we go... Nice. Oh dear. They drop credits. Of course. Chaos Spawns drop credits, don't they? Of course. There we go. We'll pull out the bolter. A few of those. There we go. Job done. Now I'll crack on with the bolter, I guess. Is this quicker? That's the question. I think the Flamer was still my favourite by a long stretch. Really, really powerful. Come on. Come with me. Ah, he's got a plasma gun. Run. He's going to explode. Yo, what's up, Lou? How you doing? What's up, man? What's up? Right. Let's carry on. Trying to use a heavy bolter and not a single one dropped. My friend, that is the RNG in this game. There's so many weapons that if you want a relic of a certain type, well, good goddamn luck to you. The chances of that happening are just bleh. He was allowed in the cage with a plasma gun. Yeah, I know. Makes perfect sense, right? What should we do with the prisoner, sir? Keep his weapon on him and put him in a cage. That works. That works. He's nice and secure there. Wow. Wow. Cannon senses trigger. When, oh when will we have Vermintide to fiddle with? That's what we need. PvP. I didn't get the beta for that. Feels bad, man. Yeah, the game used to drop weapons all over the show. I don't know what their loot rate's like now. I'm not actually sure anymore. Seeing as I'm not even in the end game yet, or not really that close. I've got a ways to go before I get there. And another one. Groovy. I can't use that ability just because the sound effect, it triggers me. We'll just do a regular right click then, I guess. And have a sip of beer. Excuse me clicking all over the place. I was just reaching for a beverage. Try and make the next vehicle mission more tolerable. Like I've got half a crate left, and I think if I finish that, then I might be able to stomach the next one. Really? I have to go back there. Imperial soldier got wrecked, as he should. He lasted a lot longer than most Imperial Guard do, so you know he had a long, joyous life serving the Emperor.
I must reach Draken's fortress immediately. You need to cross the city.
The next one is ... a lot better. You see, I don't even know if that's sarcasm. I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. I've shunned all memories of such events. Oh my word. So painful. We'll get there. We'll get there. What are we now? 48? 47. God damn it. 200 enemies up. Wasn't even paying attention. Anything better here now? Destruction. Note that costs fate. Oh, you know what? I'm going to buy one of these. It's just going to make things a bit quicker. Plasma pistol. That's kind of cool. Plasma pistols are fun. Ah, multi-melter. Autogun, that's what we need in my life. I've decided. Aha! Oh no, that's item level 20. Right, I'm swapping my grenade launcher for an autogun and you can't stop me. Crafting, we need to salvage everything blue. I will salvage everything green as well, because I need enough to craft a autogun. Hell yeah. Fleshbane, single target, rapid fire, blah, 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 blah. That's what it's all about. So, in chance to shock on critical hit, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. Range damage bonus, 13%, pretty good. Damage bonus against bleeding enemies, not so useful. Well, I'll claim it, and if we modify... No, we don't need to do that yet. I just need to modify this. Bleeding enemies. I'm not planning on making anyone bleed, so... Shoot and retreat? No. Efficiency? No. Short burst. Yes! Yes! 30% damage for that. Damn. Okay. Range damage, shock on crit, cooldown for short burst, and damage bonus for short burst. That's amazing. Okay. We're good. We're good. Is anything here? Could anything be better? 18. That's a good roll. That's a fairly good roll. That could be better. Let's re-roll that until we get above 35. Oh, hot dang diggity! That's amazing. Okay. And we could re-roll that to be higher, but I'll leave that for now because I feel like I'm pushing my luck. Yep. Right. There we go. We now have the answer to all of the galaxy's problems. Right. Oh, we actually have 2 sets of signums now. Oh joy. Range damage, fear on crit, physical damage bonus. Fine, we'll get rid of those. Put them on this because this item is now going to carry us forward into the future. And we'll just put a couple of random ones on here because I don't care about my bolt gun anymore. My bolt gun is dead to me. Right, let's go. Shock on crits only work if target suppression is low enough. Yep. Absolutely. Can't just go shocking anything. That would be broke. Excuse the screen. I know, Jake. What's up? Oh, no, I know, Vaz. And hello, Jake. 15 times before you get the main. Yeah, I know. That was good. This is the Emperor's autogun. And this is all about the shoot and retreat. So I need to go in this... I need to go in the range tree and get the quicker movement after shooting. So somewhere in here is... Oh, yeah, there you go. Damage bonus. For 2 seconds. That's what we need. Need to work toward that. Right, let's go. The Emperor's autogun is on this. We're fucking up cannon royally here, because everything is going to die to my autogun. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. No, let's not go talk to them. How about no? Cool little dance they're doing there. Right, that's wonderful. Ha, oh dear. Okay, full fire. That's so good. So good. I need the rapid fire to be boosted, really, because it's just more fun, not short burst. Damn, that's so good. Stop shooting me! That's a good way of getting your crit back up as well. I like that. Right. Get my suppression back. That's right. Come a little closer. Eat shit! It's amazing. I'm just going to do this so I can get another turret out. Every time I crit, getting an extra focus is nice. There we go. Is it heresy that you like the Slith? A little bit. Definitely. That's so good. Oh man, we need rapid fire upgraded. That was good. Alright, let's go. Ooh. A clue. Captain, I found things. Don't care. Too busy shooting stuff. Pissing through a sieve. That's what this gun makes me feel like. It's so good. It's ridiculous at the same time, though. Ah! There we go. Come on, where's the crits? I think I've still got vulnerability on crit. Daka, daka, daka. I like this. This is good. Oh, no. I do have the 2 key as well, don't I? Just for shoot and retreat. I like that guy. I like him. We need to screenshot some of this for, like, tokens for Dark Heresy. Definitely. There's some good token material in this game now I think about it, actually. Right, one there. 2 keys not as high damage, really, is it? Not quite so impressive. So glorious. I need to change it from short burst, though. I want full auto. Why is the auto gun so amazing, though? Someone explain this to me. Why is it so good? The timer is strict in this one. Oh, I didn't even realize there was one. Great. I'm glad there's still timed missions that you don't realize the timers. Oh, joy. Right, that's that. Now for the physical vulnerability. Yay, purple item. I'm not even going in the right direction, no! Pay attention, Hydra. I just kind of assumed that that was the right way. Whoops. Auto pistol on buff Psyker. Yeah, yeah, auto pistols. Auto pistol is hot. I'll give you that. I will give you that. I do not deny this. Because it's pure Daco. Yeah, that's why. That's what life is all about. We need bigger magazine size for this, though. So we have some issues. Oh, it's so glorious. Once you've got the 10 crits, then their health goes down pretty quick, but while you're working toward that, it takes a while. So good.
Inquisitor, not that I would like to appear ungrateful, but we are in a bit of a pickle here.
Oh dear. I think I might have fudged the timer. It would be nice if it told me what the timer was, though. That would be preferable. Mission complete. Well, it says I completed it. I'll get out. I'm fine with that. Ah, dear. We don't talk about non-QA tested characters like the Psyker. Definitely. Right, let's check out. Ah, purge missions in a row. With it, okay, cool. Ba 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 boom, ba ba boom. Right, so as much as I want to upgrade just Dakar, I'll stick with what I'm currently rocking. I don't know why I'm checking the shop again. Ah, that's why. I'll accept that in my life. Oh, don't need that. Buy more of those. Armor, ranged weapon. On the off chance there's something good. Heavy bolter, hung. Pop that there. Just because we need one. Movement speed, where suppression is green. Yeah, go on, I'll accept that into my life. Ah, and a grav gun. I haven't used one of them in a long time too. Right, so what could we swap here? Much better armor, much more damage reduction on it. Still upgrading this goddamn artificer item, the relic one. God, I had this ages ago and I'm still doing it. Okay, let's go. Ah, story mode. Same XP? Same XP. Fine, let's do story mode. So this is for people that like pointing and clicking and winning. Let's go. Oh boy. Also, I hope folk like the today's session for the Warhammer Fantasy campaign. Published that out this morning, Mojo. I want to hear your review. So I think it's a fairly friendly one. It's interesting for you new NPCs. Nice. A little more damage efficient, this. Let's go. Coward mode. Yeah, it is. Seems to be that way, at least. Ugh, Drakari. The worst. Yo, brother. What's up, my man? How goes the purging? How goes the purging? Right, let's roll. Let's go. Afraid of the forearm snaky boys? No. I just want to level up quicker. Because it's as fun as it is. There's only so many missions you can do back to back. When you've already played through the game once as well already. Or probably about 8 times. I forget now. But my pre-existing characters actually have a few bugs on them, so I'm more than happy to level up a new one. Nice. It's actually quite strong, isn't it, the old Daka Daka that this guy's cooking. Mind you, we are on easy mode, so I can't really compare too much. Oh, okay. That's what we need. We need more. Oh, God. Daka, 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 daka. That's right, we've not pulled enough yet. More. More. Here we go. So glorious. Maybe I can destroy the cover. I think we might be here a while otherwise. Glorious. Okay. Those guys are cool. I like their mobs. I like their minis, rather. Models. God damn it, we'll get there in the end. Yay! And we are level 48. We're getting there slowly. Oh, a dinky. What's up? Reloading. Nice. Green item from him. I like the loot is fairly reliably from the better enemies now. I certainly remember when that wasn't the case. It's just anything would drop from anything, it felt like. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't quite as reliable in terms of good weapons from good enemies. Ah! I like wings. We're getting there. Does take a while though, doesn't it? Nope. Oh, okay. Gotta wait for a cutscene first. There we go. Much impressed, such wow. That AI though. Stop walking away from me, I command you. He was having a bad day, it's fine, we won't judge. Am I completed? Yay, there we go. 48. We may well be 50 soon. Oh, good times. Do the NPCs die horribly deaths within minutes of meeting the party when they won't? Yes. Do the NPCs die horribly? No comment. Maybe. Maybe. I would say not as many as should do for Warhammer Fantasy, but give it time. I have a plan. Give it time. 35. Where are we? 36. Yeah, it might... Oh, God, it's so ugly. I'm going back to this. Right, passive tree. We want range tree. We want to go up here now. So we'll work up and get this. And then this. Is there anything I can junk in the meantime? Single target. Yeah, that's helpful too. Crit hits helpful too. All of these are helpful. I just need more levels. Fine. Yeah, the group were in a town this episode, so there wasn't too many opportunities to murder everyone, but give me time. Give me time. Would you take a moment to discuss our Lord and change the Zench? I would. I'm very big on the Zench. I'm very big on the Zench. And I would go so far as saying there may or may not be a Zenchian thing within the current campaign. So, cheers to that. Right, let's go. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but I might do an FAQ for the fantasy campaign if people have, like... People want to ask some questions that's not going to give away too much about the grand plot, but might give away some stuff about character or NPC motivations, then, you know, hit me up with a question, because I'm trying to collect enough to do an FAQ for anyone that wants a little sort of fireside chat episode about it. I mean, I'm not going to be as suave as Matt Mercer, but we'll have a little chat about the campaign at least. We can discuss the finer points of Zench. But yeah, the video I've just done today, and I'm not sure when I'm going to put it out, but that is an overview of the next sandbox area the group are heading toward. So that, if you don't want spoilers, it's good to avoid, but at the same time it includes the sandbox, so we don't know what the group are going to do, and it's non-scripted, so that's going to be what the interesting thing is. Well, what do the group do? Will the halflings get what they deserve? Well, the group are currently, for today's episode, Zirag, the group are heading to Morlanfurt with Elise. They've been hired as bodyguards, as she has been paid to travel to the Grey Mountains to deal with something. The group haven't actually asked her what she's up to yet. So they travel through Morlanfurt and meet up with William, who was in the first ever episode. And they do stuff in Morlanfurt. So there's no halfling involvement this time. The halflings will be around though. They will be around, but I'm also trying to keep it fairly open for the group. So they've got some flexibility in terms of what they want to do. But at the moment, there hasn't really been much in the way of group ambitions and goals, so they've basically just taken a job for money. But we'll see. We'll see. They may... Oh, what's going on? Ah, hi! That may well change as their ambitions change, and I have a few plans. Playing Martyr yourself? Melee Assassin, Kothian Sword, the Kothian Sword's boss, isn't it? It's really strong. I love it. But yeah, for now, the halflings won't probably be in the picture for a little while because they're going to be in Kazakh Grom, which is a fictional place. Obviously, everything in Warhammer is fictional, but it is a non-canon place that I have created. It's just allowed me to be a little bit more flexible with plot, story, and events. So we'll see. We'll see. Plenty of opportunities to murder. Double null rod. That's certainly a thing. That's pretty funky. And I'm hopeful that the Wrath and Glory stuff won't take too long and we can crack on with that and try another campaign. Although I think for Wrath and Glory what I'll probably do is see if someone else is happy. I'll give the vote to you guys, but I'll either play in a campaign maybe with 2 other people and have someone GM it, so have a small campaign, like a 6-session one. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking I will do. We'll see. Then there's the Age of Sigmar one too that's coming out, and oh boy, much to do, much to do. Daka daka daka, chop chop chop, daka 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 daka, chop chop chop. Glorious. Right, you've been thinking about picking up Martyr. You keep hearing the console version doesn't have local co-op. I thought it did. It's just not traditional local co-op, so you play as a predefined character. So I think you can do local. At least I'm pretty sure you could. But the problem is you don't play as your own character if you're the partner. Or player 2. It's unfortunate, really. Chaos Spainer has couch co-op, and not a lot else. I still like that game, but I get the frustration with it, I do. Find the monk. Okay. Daka, 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 daka. Oh, that was nice. Uh-oh. So glorious, that ability. So glorious. I think for my next auto gun I'm going to go for a reduced spread full auto version. Because it's just so good. Uh-oh. Right, have they been buffed? So I think that gives me more crit as well. Right. There we go. Taking all those hits like a champ. So if I whop out my bolter now. That was nice, I like how that worked. Nice. I've left the chest, but I don't care. Too cool for chests. How does Wrath and Glory hold up compared to Dark Heresy? It's so totally different. It's a D6 based system rather than a D100. And the current edition of it is too empty to really call it a full-blown game. It's like a skeletal framework. It's very different because it's not based around you being Inquisitors. It's based around you being whatever you want to be. It's very, very open and free. You could have an Orc campaign. You could have like an Elder campaign. There's all sorts of opportunities, although each one's not particularly fleshed out. It's very, very different. And again, it's not D100. So it's just much more friendly, less punishing. More there to appeal to board game players, I would say. I like the dice system, though. They've got some cool ideas, but it's very, very different. Very low crunch. Yeah, exactly. They've cast their nets very wide, but they don't really have particularly good nets. And, well, they've created a system where you can do lots if you're willing to homebrew lots. Yeah. But they're also redoing the rulebook. And once they've redone it, I'm hopeful, because I get the feeling that the first one was rushed. I really do. the character creation system needs to change. So we shall see. The problem with the character creation system is it encouraged very grey, generic characters, because the escalating costs were levelling up attributes in it was so fast that it was, you might as well just make yourself like jack of all trades. That was basically what the attribute system pushed you toward very heavily. Anyone could put points in anything without limitation, but then it was just a case of it scaling, and I wasn't a fan. Wrath and Glory's rulebook is being rewritten. This is the roleplay game. It's a framework, but it's a sketchy one. It's a sketchy one. And yes, Kirby, I'd agree that the plan was to sell more expansions, but basically GW just pulled it from Ulysses Games. So Ulysses Games were running Wrath and Glory. They kept the same writer, Ross Watson, but now Cubicle 7 is doing it. Cubicle 7 is now doing every roleplay product for Warhammer, including Fantasy, Age of Sigmar, and Wrath and Glory, which is their 40k version. So everything is being done under one company, and they've got a much better track record. Like, their list of products they're coming out with for Warhammer Fantasy is great. Like, every few months. Okay, it's not that quick, but, well, you know, it takes a while to write these things. There's lots and lots of fluff coming out, lots of story, and the core rulebook is really well done. It's even got nominated for an award for its story and for its rule system. So I'm much more confident that Wrath and Glory will now get the attention it deserved, but never got. FFG books were good. Yeah, FFG books were good. Like, they were cool. I wasn't a massive fan of Dark Heresy. I've heard Rogue Trader was better, but while Wrath and Glory like promotes everyone to be the same, for me Dark Heresy was a bit too limiting. Although it had some nice bits, I think Warhammer Fantasy is a far better D100 system overall. That's just my view, but I've got a few reasons as to why. Okay. Ah, there's the shield. Just figuring out the buttons as we go here. Right. And now do we repair? Melter beam, multi-shot. Void shield. Oh, okay. Oh, I do repair slowly. Oh, I remember this goddamn mission now. Right. We'll get there. Rogue Trader and Only War from FFG were fantastic. Black Crusade wasn't too bad. Sadly, I've not played enough of them. I only played Dark Heresy 2, which was okay. Not my favourite, but not bad. There we go. Now I should probably wait for our health to come back up. Yeah, there we go. So we'll have a little chat with the chat for a sec. Have I checked out Zweihander? No, I've heard really good things about Zweihander. I have heard it's very, very good. Wrath and Glory is the most recent, though, yes. And it's very clear what they're trying to do with it in making it more accessible to the tabletop crowd. And I think that's good that they're trying to do that. But unfortunately, it's too basic to have a chance of appealing to anyone else in its current state. But, you know, I'm hopeful, because Ross Watson still worked on Dark Heresy. So, the second edition, at least. Or was it the first? I don't know. He worked on one of them. I think it was the second. And I've got a hope that Wrath and Glory was just weak because it didn't have enough time and was rushed. But the whole thing needs like a proofread and a little bit of a jingle jangle, but somewhere in there is a good system. Yeah, I have heard Zweihander is Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay rebranded. That it's basically just a... I don't know if a rip-off is the right term, but I've not actually checked it out, but... I don't know, I think given the amount of content that Fantasy is producing, I would feel disloyal. I've got quite a fondness to it. The developers and writers are also quite active in the Discord to discuss rules, etc. Right, there we go. Let's wait for some of our health to come back again. More of a preservation. Ah, so it's more like an older edition, is it? Yeah. Yeah, the books are pretty expensive, Joel. Mainly because the old stuff is just like more collectors now. Okay, it's more like a love letter than a rip-off. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, if there's crossover in rules and you can take stuff from one system and use it in another, that's awesome. I like the idea of that. One of the things I really like about sort of Warhammer Fantasy at the moment is you can take stuff from so many years of content, because you've got stuff going back to 1980 that is still in a rule system that is very easy to translate across. For example, in the sewers, like a lot of the stuff I came up with in the sewers, even though I forgot the majority of the mechanics, was based on an adventure from 1980, 1986. You know, crazy. Or around then. Yeah. Backward compatibility, yo. Dude, it's such a glorious thing. It's such a glorious thing. And the next area I'm going through is basically a marriage of an old dwarven supplement that came out. The Dragonstone Pass, I think it is. I don't know, I've referenced it in the video, but it's such a good book. So many cool stories in there, such an awesome setting. If it's a bad rip-off. If it's bad, if it's a rip-off, it's good, it's homage. Yeah, I guess. I can dig that. This is 2019. Things can be two things at once. Definitely. No, I agree with you, though. But is it in paying respect to the older versions or the newer? That would be my question. Ah, is there no way across this? Wow, where's the jump button? Well, this gives me time to get my shield back. People were hyped when they saw the Bowman of Orion in Total War Warhammer 2. Ah. I need to play some more Total War Warhammer 2, man. I need to do an Empire campaign. Imperial Knights, you love this quest, fair play. Anyone want to see a Total War Warhammer 2 Empire campaign? Is that obviously not right this second, but is that something anyone would be interested in? I always find that the TWW campaigns are a little bit... Oh. Okay, so you can't actually go that way. God damn it. It's a bit of both. Ah. Right, over this way. Have fun with the turn timers. Yeah, I know. It's shocking. You wait 3 minutes to have another turn. It's absolutely ridiculous. What's up, Death Metal? How you doing, bud? Ah, dear. Warhammer Gladius. Oh, yeah. Right. We're moving. We're getting there. Dakka. Knights are kind of cool. I'll give you that. They're kind of cool. Yeah, they're kind of cool. Right. Moving on up. Oh, let's get around this. Right. Do some AoE over there. That turn speed though, man. It's borderline offensive. There we go. Oh, hang on. There are some Imperial Guard mixed in there as well. Of course. Heretic scum. Traitors. Alright. Dakka, Dakka, Dakka. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh. Time to leave this place. Run! Flee! Come on! There we go. Turn around. About face. Okay. Good stuff. Vampires got too powerful. Still fun. Fair enough. I love a bit of TWW. What do I think of Mechanicus post-patch? I think it's a lot better. I've not seen the update. I don't know when that's even coming out, but I'm excited for that. I really am, because Mechanicus got a lot better. I presume you mean the Adeptus Mechanicus game, not necessarily the Mechanicus update for this game, which is going to get a little bit confusing. But yeah, I really think it's a fairly competent game now if you are a Games Workshop fan and you like... Okay, let's wait for our health to come back because that's going to be fun. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's very good. It's a big improvement, at least on what it used to be. When the game first came out, it was plagued with a lot of problems that have now been addressed. Good lord. This is going to take a while. But yeah, it's... One of my issues with doing it is, like, last time I streamed that, we had, I think, like 7 people watching. Like, it was... There's not a huge appetite for it, even though I quite like it, and I think it's good. Yeah, it's a small but competent game, definitely, and I think it also doesn't cost much. It's like, what, £18? It's reasonably priced, at least. It's very reasonably priced considering the changes they've made, and I'm hopeful that it continues to blossom. But with the additional options of stuff for customizing the campaign, I think it's really in a much better place. It was recently on Humble Bundle. Ah, thanks for the heads up there. I think it's a game that sort of at launch was not quite ready. But, you know, as is pretty much everything that comes out now. Right. Continue purging these. My shield back now. Ouch. Ouch. Kill streak. Well, I'd hope so. I'm in a bloomin' night. Right, now we'll wait for the shield to come back. Run away. Ah, dear. Welcome to the age of early access. Yeah, that's the thing. Such a pain because... Like Chaos Bane as well. Chaos Bane, I think, will eventually, when it has all of its DLC put into it, be fine. I think it will be fine. I think it just is so lacking currently that it's no wonder that people are annoyed and grossly overpriced for what it is. Like, this is a studio that's last game cost like £15 and released, then they put it up to 50. I know their studio got bigger, but like, guys, I don't know. BFGA 2, I love it. I love Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. I think it's awesome. I feel like the multiplayer's been and gone now. I think it'll be very hard to ever salvage that. Which is a shame, because I think it's good. But I don't know, once you got to a point where the player base is too small to sustain a game, like it's done. It's over. You ain't getting it back unless, yeah. But yeah, the price of Chaos Bane is... I wanted Chaos Bane to be good, and I think it is, to a point. There's just not enough of it that is good, if you get my meaning. My issue with Chaos Bane is not what they've made, it's what they've not made. My issue with Martyr has generally been what they've made. Like, they've just made some stuff like this that are just like, oh, come on, why? End me. There we go. Now we'll wait for our health to come back. Oh, for the love of God! Huh. Okay. Now we'll wait for our health to come back again. Fun times. Vermintide 1. Early failures in the game, even though they made a lot of improvements. Playbase had abandoned it. Yeah, that's always a problem. That's always a problem. Yeah, and to be fair, Vermintide 2, like, this is why Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 moved on to 2 instead of focusing on 1. It's much easier to get a marketing hype around a new product. Like, I get that people get really annoyed when developers ditch a game and, like, you feel that they're betraying you because you paid your £25, £30 and all of a sudden they've stopped making new content in pursuit of another one. But at the same time, like, Vermintide did the right thing, and for them at least, because if they had put all of the stuff in Vermintide 2 and Vermintide 1, I don't think it would have been successful for a minute. I think it would have just not had that build-up of hype. So I completely... in their shoes, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, guys, we've got to move on to Project 2 now. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I guess that it was just a little bit too much development time for PvP. I don't know. My guess is because all of the maps would have to be adjusted, that it was probably just a case of it taking too much time. Like, there's a lot of stuff that players want that developers don't have the resources to do. Like in Battlefleet Gothic Armada, like, everyone wants a replay system. I would be doing daily replays for that game. No, maybe not daily. I would be doing a couple of replays a week if there was a replay system. I'd be casting it. It would be like Turin's channel, but for Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, I would love it. Oh, did they answer why in the FAQ? I'd be curious to hear their justification. Division did the same as Vermintide. Works. Yeah, exactly. At some point, you've just got to say, well, actually, we're better off making a new product here. And I think Battlefleet did the right thing as well. But I think Battlefleet still got a way to go to, like, Battlefleet Gothic Armada 3, if they ever make it. And to be fair, I don't think they will. But I think that would be, like, the great one. At least as far as I'm concerned, it looks like the multiplayer's made significant ground.
If you don't mind, Inquisitor, I will remain on this planet until the Xenos...
They'd focus on the game as a co-op experience, which is fair considering the project was somewhat of a gamble. Yeah, that's fair. And the thing is, as well, as if you focus a lot of resources on PvP, then it's much harder... If players get really focused on PvP and then they no longer find games, then those players will leave. Whereas if you have a PvE experience, you only need 4 people to have fun. if you have PvP, sorry. Oh my god, I can't speak English today. If you have a PvE experience, you need 4 players. If you have PvP, you need 8. And thus, it is a lot easier to make a PvE game. Like, so many games out there for Games Workshop this year just don't have a player base, despite the fact that their games aren't terrible. I thought Gladius was alright. Not a great game, but certainly not a bad one. Doesn't have a player base. Warhammer Space Hulk Tactics, I thought that was fine. Not enough players. There was a Space Marine as well. Not enough players. Still a good game. Yeah. I mean, it should have been fairly apparent though that it was more than possible for them to incorporate PvP in Vermintide. So I'm surprised they're saying it was sort of like a muck around and oh hey, this works. Like, yes, it's going to work. Of course. It works so well in Left 4 Dead. They've already got all of the abilities in there on all of the enemies. Like, the core design overlaps so much. Like, of course it's going to work. But it is a real big shame. It's a real big shame that we get these good games with some good multiplayer. Like, I really enjoyed Tactics. I thought it was great. And then, bleh. Like, it was down to 300 players after 2 weeks. But, well, that's multiplayer dead. I really hope that Necromunda doesn't, like, succumb to the same problem. Hang on. Oh, for the love of God, do I have to do another one of these? Yeah. A lot of people want Space Marine too. No, I don't. Go away. I'm more than happy running over buildings right now. Not again. Oh! Hey! That's kind of cool. I guess we can just smush everything. Zap, 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 zap. Let's stand near the explosive barrels. That's a good place to patrol, right? So yeah, going back, I really worry about Necromunda that they're going to... Even though I desperately want it to be a PvP game, I've changed my mind. I want there to be PvP, but I want the main focus PvE. Because the same thing's going to happen. It's going to be great for a few weeks until half the players leave because something else has come out and something better with a bigger budget. More Time was great. Yeah, well, Peter, unfortunately, they're working on Necromunda, so they're not doing a sequel, but I completely agree that it's a shame that they didn't flesh it out. Like, it was missing so many factions. If they'd got through, like, Orc and Goblin, if they put a few different human, like a Marienburg and all of the others in there, oh, it would have been so good. Dwarfs. God, there could have been some amazing warbands in that. But the game did need a restructure as well. Like, it was good, but it had some, I think, some core design problems to it. Yeah, UI was one that the UI needed improving, I think. It wasn't as welcoming and accessible as it could have been. And I think that probably lost them quite a lot. And I didn't like how... Now, hear me out here. Because I got a lot of stick for this in the video I did, and I think it's because I did a very poor job of explaining this. I don't like the random nature of it, and I do not mean the percentile randomness. I mean the campaign random deadly mission ambushing you, half of your warband instantly dies before it can take a turn. Like, the combat being random so totally fine, but for me that there was... The game was very easy until you lost half of your warband due to one of those rolls. I didn't really enjoy that much. Of course, you're not supposed to enjoy it. It's supposed to decimate you, and you're supposed to struggle to recover from it. Maybe it did exactly what they wanted on the tin, but for me, there was too much of a shift and swing. But I did like it. Yeah, I don't think the UI was complex necessarily, Royal. I think it worked fairly well. I just think that maybe it just lacked visual polish, you know, being... I didn't have any issues controlling the game, I would say, but I think there was something about it that seemed a little less welcoming. But I liked the system. I thought it was very clever. Yeah, not enough factions. I think even though the factions was sort of a bit of an issue, mission variety, actually feeling like what's happening is random, and the AI, for me, were the biggest ones. Like, if they had 100 events, and realistically a small studio is not going to be able to make this up, that's fine. But if they had 100 events that could happen, it would have been amazing to play through a campaign of all these weird and wacky things that might happen to you. Like a rogue trader comes along and just brings you a bunch of random toys, or, you know, some of your people caught a disease. Basically mix it with more of the rules of the tabletop. Throw in a little bit of Warhammer fantasy basically in there from the tabletop roleplay game, where, you know, like, oh look, a cheap mercenary from another warband has decided he'll offer his services. It needed lots of stuff to mix it up. But it was a really good beginning of a game. Like Mordheim 2, if they'd got round to making it, I would have been happy with that. I would have been very happy with that. But alas, it is not to be. Yeah, more ways to play the game. Yeah, definitely. It definitely suffered from that. Mordheim is a city from Warhammer Fantasy that was overrun by the Skaven. Mordheim was a city decimated by a comet that hit, and warpstone was included everywhere and splashed everywhere, and it's now a city of the dead. So yes, there's loads of Skaven because there's loads of warpstone, so they're very keen on that. But everyone and their dog is basically heading there, even though it's rather deadly and there's particular horrors, to try and gather it. And eventually in my campaign, I will try and shift my players there. In my fantasy campaign, that is. But I think that would be epic. Just, like, you could set a whole campaign there very easily using the Warhammer Fantasy rules. Very easily. Pink Horrors? Yep, there is definitely some Tzeentchian stuff going on. There's definitely Tzeentchian stuff happening. Come on. Have we crushed it? Have we bumped it? Oh, it just came from there. Fine. The Warpstone Comet. Yeah, that was bad times. Bad times to be in that city. You did have a happy moment when you killed a pink horror in Mordheim and it split into blues. Good stuff. Good stuff. You say exciting, but I hear a GM planning to gank players. Yes, maybe suspensefully dangerous. I mean, I try and gank my players every session, so that's fine. And I have discussed this with them, that the traditional way of playing Warhammer Fantasy is a bit more like, okay, there might be a combat here, are we going to go in? It's a bit dangerous. What do you guys think? And there's you don't always get engagement. Sometimes you'll be ambushed, and that's fine. If you go somewhere stupid, you'll be ambushed. But I've basically said, look, do you guys want like one combat encounter per session? And they said yes. So I'm like, fine. You know what? We'll have lots of fighting. And, you know, they might not last very long as a result, but they've been bloody jammy thus far.
I cannot follow you any further, Inquisitor.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Da-da-da! So yeah, we're having a bit more combat than usual. And the next one, oh boy. We got some good combat coming in the next session. I've cooked up some good stuff. Some good stuff. No spoilers. at the end of today's episode as well, there is I think, an interesting enemy for them to fight. But they do not fight it until the following one. Cliffhangers galore. Good times. I need some food now. God, now I've been talking too much. Nearly coming up 1 hour 40. We'll crack on for another mission or two, but if this is another bloody vehicle, I won't be happy. I just want to use my autogun. It's not ganking, it's suspense. Exactly. I mean, it's Warhammer Fantasy, you know? Like, you walk down the road and someone's going to try and murder you. There's all sorts of reasons. All sorts of reasons. I have a Discord channel and document dedicated to ways I scribble down that I think I might be able to kill my group. That's when you know you're a GM. You're like, oh, they did this, so I think I can probably do that to kill them. I say kill, I try and present them with challenges, and they roll really well and are absolutely fine. Suspenseful ganking. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. I'm a little cornered here, aren't I? Daka, daka, daka. Nice. That looks suspiciously like a chest from where I was stood. Ho! Right, crack on, move forward. Greater demon cornered in the face. I mean, that's a good way of ganking. That's a very strong way. It's got to be congruent with the story, though. The way I see it is my job is to read into things as much as possible to try and figure out what the group have done wrong without realising it. And maybe to drop them a little hint that bad things are coming. We shall see. Fate Weaver. Yeah, sounds fine. Escape the ambush. Not really much of an ambush. They're coming at me one by one. James Bond style. I also hear good things about Stranger Things 3, so I'm going to be checking that out this evening. I really hope it's better than the second series. I've heard it is, so I'm confident. I've even heard that it's better than the third, but than the first series, but I don't know. That sounds like a... I don't want to get my hopes up there. If it is, great, but I want to remain cautiously skeptical so I can be surprised. It's already a third season, yep. Yes, indeedy. Right. Yeah, unless you're a Dwarf Slayer, in which case everything is great. I tell you, if I could play in a Warhammer Fantasy campaign, having just read about dwarfs for the last 2 weeks, I'd want to be a dwarf. No doubt about it, I'd be a dwarf miner. Because not only is a pickaxe an absolutely amazing weapon, okay, it's got impale on it, which is amazing. It basically adds your unit dice again onto your damage, so it hits like a truck. It's amazing. Okay, fine, you don't get a lot of other stats from it, but oh, it's so good. It's glorious. But you also get to be a dwarf. What could be cooler? Like, how you justify being a miner in the middle of a city is a bit weird, but, you know, it could be a good opportunity to go and explore. So I might try and jump in a few one-shots so I can be my dwarf miner character. Ha! Being a Chaos Dwarf would be cooler. Well, yeah, that's true. You would get a bigger hat, wouldn't you? And hats do correlate with coolness. This is science. Pickaxe was your favourite weapon in... What's the name of the game? Hammer Fight. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if you could customise more. That's one of the issues with Games Workshop, is that they have to okay a skin. So for them to okay a customization system, not very likely to happen. they are quite obsessive over their IP, and I mean, like tactics, you can basically customize a lot of different shoulder pads because it's Astartes, and Astartes have all of these components. Inquisitors don't. So I do remember when chatting with the Martyr developers that there was a bit of an issue in terms of if you could customize, it would be stuff like that, like adding little purity seals here and there, but you're not an Astartes, so you don't have that same iconography that you can put on your armor. Ah. Yeah, it's definitely all about mining picks. I might play some Mordhau later and get out my mining pick. Let's go. Nice. Right, let's roll. Good times. For the love of God. Pushbacks are so annoying. Oh, please. Please. Where are they even coming from? That range, though. Why won't you die? Wow. That was fun. Okay, well, I'll wait here for a second while I'm no longer overwhelmed. Needs to let devs a little in on the other factions. Blue boys, yeah, blue boys get a lot of love, don't they? They really do. Peasant, best class. I can confirm that. A dwarf one shot to the kneecaps. Oh, Peter. It can't happen. It can't happen. Yeah, it needs to be the case. I might even ask someone else to host a one shot, so I can be a dwarf miner for a session. Got my generic dwarf accent at the ready. Hello, Wungy. Ah, work down in the mines. It's like a Yorkshire accent, I guess. I'm going to mines, Wungy. Nice. Nice. Poor old dwarfs. All of their mines are constantly being wrecked by goblins. Such a hard life. Ah! We'll get out of there. Pickaxe to the knee. Some heresy right there. Ain't no one doing... Pickaxe to everyone's knee. A pickaxe to the knee of every green skin I meet. That's my rule. Yeah, Ungi. More like an office clerk. Well... I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I could add a bit of gruff, I guess. I could add a little bit of gruffness to it. Right. Oh, sorted by type. That looks very pretty. Right, let's check this out. Just see what we got cooking here. Ah, I know what we'll do as well. We'll go just see if we got any more recipes. Nope. Unfortunate. Physical attacks, we'll go for range, we'll work up to here, and we'll work up there slowly. Used to do a lot of movement speed in this game, really helps. Yeah, tell me about it. It definitely does. Makes it a little bit less painful. Right, level... But could you just sell all melee... Ah, intel! I had no idea I had intel. Right, what we need is a Cabal member to jump in. Cabal! Members. We'll get Leonatos in here. Get you and you in there. We'll just send random people an invite. Cabal, I got intel. Wanna join? Right, let's put some tarot cards on here. Right, what do we got? All reward bonus. No, I don't want a timer. Okay, that'll do. Okay, you click select down there, so we're going to do that. So what we're going to do, all rewards, blueprints, void shard, XP bonus, that's what I want. And we're going to go for reward. We're going to go for, there we go. Right, that looks good. Could possibly go wrong. Never liked the engine they used. Yeah, fair enough. Made it feel like it goes in slow motion. They have it's Unreal Engine, but their own bodged version of it. And yeah, it does have problems. Get the flamer. That would have been a good idea. That would have been a good idea. Bloody office clerk. I'll add some gruff then. I'll add some gruff.
Hello, Wongi. I could be a little deeper. Welcome to the mains.
Better? Better? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Right, where are we going to go? Let's go this way. Yes, yes, glorious. Purging intensifiers. Yes, glorious. Oh wow, look at you go and your damage. He's a bit stronger than me. I think I'm getting reduced experience because this guy's awesome. Well, that's unfortunate if that's the case. Is it going up, though, when we get kills? That's the question. So he is quite a bit higher than me, but not that much, though. Last time I did one of these missions, I got so much XP. Now you have the image of a hard-nosed squat being the chief scribe in a Historian building, getting ready to go on a data mine retrieval. God damn it! He's a miner! He's a miner, god damn you! He likes rocks. He loves rocks. He's even called the Rock. Oh, he could be called Dwayne. Why not? Dwanik. There you go. The dwarven equivalent. Game more fluid? It is more fluid than it used to be. Definitely. Right. That'll do there. Just got to purge everything, you know. My XP. Working in the coal mine. Yep. When he's not busy mining, he's sucking on a bit of coal.
I love a bit of coal.
Well, this guy needs to happen. He is now a PC. Dwanik. Dwanik doesn't sound quite right, though. Dwanik the Rock. Oh, dear. I actually have room in my next session for a dwarf who's going to give them a verbal tour of Kazakh Grom while they're traveling, so that can be him. Dak, 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 dak. There we go, we'll get there. How does it manage to take 70 gig? The thing is, the download's only actually about 30. But yeah, it's a lot. Right. Unload all the DACA. Now I need to see how much XP I'm going to get doing this with a lower level as well. Damn, he's killing them in one hit. Now you have a new NPC for your next 40k RPG. Great. He loves mining, though! Ah, dear. Matt, character interactions, the way it played out, just fantastic. Oh, was that today's one, Mojo? Was that what you were referring to? Oh, you're halfway through it at the moment, right? Okay. Yeah, I had loads of fun. I think it was a fun session. If the NPCs at the end hopefully aren't too stereotypical, but should be a bit of fun. But yeah, Dowie are where it's at, and if you send me a message on Discord, Mojo, I'll send you the. No, actually, no. I'd better do that next week, otherwise there'll be spoilers. No, ignore that. Ignore that. False alarm.
But there'll be plenty of Dowie in the next area.
That was Sean Connery as a dwarf.
Would you like to come in my speedboat, Ungie? Aye.
Good lord. I can never make my mind up whether they're Scottish or Yorkshire, or some combination of both. Except if you're playing Chaos Bane and they're Welsh. Oh no, it was Geordie, wasn't it?
Hey, by come, Ungie. We've got to go down in the mines.
You got any pork pies? Terrible. Terrible. I can't even do a Geordie accent that well, but yeah, that was the thing. Thankfully they changed it. See, I just can't get the picture of a hairy biker as a troll slayer out of my head. Ah! Pain, 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 pain. I think doing one of these on my own would be painful. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it was better. I thank you for that, Mojo. I'm happier with it because it was a little more linear, let's say. There was a little bit less more choice for the players to go through in today's session, but equally I think it went pretty good. And yeah, it was a nice opportunity to include some more NPCs and things like that. Always pictured towards us German. Oh dear, my friend. Not in Games Workshop, I'm afraid. The Reichlanders are German. The humans. That's the Germanic accents. Shouldn't be long and we'll get this chap in. Right, waddle down here, waddle over there. You can feel yourself making many of the same choices. Ah, well, there you go. Well, the second half, Mojo, I can assure you will be far more, let's say, plot heavy. I think the group are finally deciding, realising some stuff. It's taken them a while, but I've got probably about 90% of the plot that's not been uncovered, though, so I'm hopeful that some of it will... Oh. I'm hopeful... Oh. Oops. There goes my don't die penalty. Yo, what's up, BV? Tolkien Dwarves inspired Warhammer fantasy are based on cross between anti-Semitic cultures and Norse culture. Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of accent, even from the film anyway of Lord of the Rings,
Gimli, my axe.
Yeah, I would have put him as like a Yorkshire Lancashire sort of accent. Maybe I'm not right. Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly, but I definitely don't. I keep thinking they're Glaswegian, and then they're not. I'm sure they're not, because that would stand out too much. Ancient, not anti. Yeah. Ancient Semitic, not anti-Semitic. Oh, lols. Oh. Now the gnomes. The gnome cannon, I'm hoping we'll get around to. Because gnomes are interesting in Warhammer, and Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition's done a nice job of bringing them back with justification. And the justification's basically that all of their homes are pretty much kept a secret. They very much keep to themselves, and what's kind of cool is that they pretend to be halflings most of the time, and most people haven't a clue. I just think that's a really cool bit of fluff. Yeah, they brought back gnomes. Yeah. Gnomes are back. The fluff around them is basically that they try and keep their existence a secret whenever and wherever possible, and most of them masquerade as halflings while travelling through the Empire. Most people don't know what a gnome is, so they just assume it's like a skinny, run-down halfling. Right. They're basically halflings by another name. Well, they are, however, they're also heavily magic orientated. So they're like the... Picture Chaos Dwarfs and Dwarfs. Although, granted, Chaos Dwarfs obviously worship chaos, but gnomes and halflings follow the same flip. So, halflings, no magic, no inherent use of magic. Gnomes, inherently magical, and lots of magic, and live for far longer. Dwarfs, I know, kind of, there is magic, and they channel magic using runes, but Chaos Dwarfs verbally use magic. That was maybe not the best example, but hopefully you got what I meant by that. Right, we're going to go here. I'm going to invite you. Pending rewards. Ah, here we go. Yoink! Right. There and there. Yeah, we got space. Aha! Get rid of that. What's this? Ooh. Energy shield gained on kill. Randomly chosen Imperial seal. Ivory point shield. So many exciting things. So many exciting things. Let's do the intel first. I know about dwarf magics. Indeed. Right, we're going to go for select tarots. Right, bonus reward 40/40. So relic, influence, duplicate item, duplicate. Ah, glory. I just want XP, so we'll go for this. That's kind of cool. Okay. And I reckon this one might actually be better. Oh no, that's Architect Shards. Okay. Fine, we're going to do this. Treasure Trove. Yep. We'll go for that, and we'll go for experience. Duplicate item. XP bonus. Select. Credit reward. There you go. That'll do. Let's go. Panic room. Awesome. Flamer. I need to respec though. Yeah, magic sounds like elf talk. Exactly, we use runes. Well, in some of the older editions, there is talk of priests that have the capacity to do so. At least as far as I've read. I know it's not like common fluff, but it's more of like exception fluff. But yeah, that's the really cool thing about bringing back halflings. And they've also hinted that they're going to make ogres a playable character as well, or Ogrins are going to be a playable race. They've hinted at it. They haven't said they will, but I think that would be cool. Have a giant Bruno, I don't know, call him whatever you call an Ogrin. I don't know what they call their names, actually. Something Face Smasher. Like, I would assume you would go for the fairly typical stuff. Right, let's use a bolter. Might be more effective. Ah, that's right. I can knock them down, actually. That might be a better use. There we go. Everyone's stuck around level 70, it seems. Let's knock them back over here. I'm useful. Yeah, look at me go.
Reloading.
Nice. Knock them down, boys. Knock them down. Now you don't need to run. I got you covered. Get off of him. Whoever said that this gun's not amazing? Like, seriously. It's awesome. Not Gobbler. Well. Brazium, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. We need some mods in here to allow the chat messages. Too many ones and zeros there. Nightbot thought you might be a heretic. Ogre Man-Eater. Yeah, definitely. That could be good. I think you only need one shot to knock them over. Oh, there we go. Right, so I'm going to drop some turrets down. I don't seem to be taking too much damage, but I'm fairly sure that's because I'm just pretty jammy. There we go, build up that focus again. Right, take that stuff, there we go. Chungus Bonehead, Ogrin Acadian 21st, another character for 40k RPG. Yep. Oh, there's no shortage of characters. There's so much material to work with. Although, I'm going to say it, Dwarven Miner is clearly the best. Dwarven Miner is clearly superior to all others. Even if he currently works as a bank clerk or whatever, his ambitions of becoming a miner are too strong. And as a result, he sets out for adventure. Dwarves also have to do 2 years rotation in the mines. Didn't know that. Found that out the other day. Part of their... it's like a conscription. But they all have to learn the craft of mining, because it's so important for Dwarven culture. It's pretty cool. Cool bit of fluff for you. Yeah, well, I think it's fairly safe to assume that YouTube is the heretic here. I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah. So much DACA. All the DACA. Good times. Good times. National service, exactly. To the mines. Leveling up. Oh, I'm 50 now as well. That's sweet. I'm going to knock these down for a while because I think that's probably one of the more useful things I can do. There we go. Whoa. I'm getting there. I'd like to unlock some awesome items as well. That would be nice. If you don't mind, game. You know, give me some amazing loot. Ah, we've got to take the VIP to the extraction. There we go. Daka, daka, daka. If we just do a bunch of AoEs up here, we can at least cause some mischief. Yo, gaming, how you doing, Zerb? Or 0-bit? Zerb. Now, Zerb's a good name. It's a strong name. Ah, service guarantees citizenship. Yeah, exactly. Mining guarantees citizenship. Oh, I can't wait to be a prejudice orc. A prejudice orc. Dwarf. I mean, I can't wait to be an orc as well. I'm not doing an orc accent, though. You go ahead and tell me that it sounds more like an elf. Bloody bank clerk. Heresy, I tell you. Work my focus up. Hopefully these turrets, yeah, they do a fairly competent job of keeping the old, ah, look at you and your bubble. Respect. Respect. Staying alive. Zerb. Voidborn assassin. Yep. True. True. We're just a... This stream is all about character generation. Come on. There we go. Is Heavy Bolter still primarily an automatic grenade launcher? Yeah, pretty much. It's one way of looking at it. I would say that's certainly not inaccurate. Okay, cool. I guess they're not living then. Trying to build my focus up using the rapid fire. Quality. Right, a little bit of that. Get that focus up. There we go. Turrets everywhere. Glorious. I'll let them kill that. And I will Daka from a long way away. Oh, so satisfying. Don't really need to chuck in another turret, so I'll wait. Come on! To the exit. Please don't get stuck. If you get stuck, I will seriously have words with you. Wow, 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 wow. Right, let's check over here. Let's murder everything in here quickly. Oh god, there's so much stuff. Daka, 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 daka. Pulling out the auto rifle now. Come on, take her down. Get the XP. Uh-oh. A big shadow this way comes. Oh well, we'll be taken out of here in a sec. That's a good way to end it, though. Nice. No one's rolling. Definitely. No one's rolling scatter. Definitely. I'm hopeful too. I'm hopeful, and I'm trying to give Enter Elysium a little nudge to get him involved in the old in the old campaign. But we'll see. We'll see. He's a good chap. Did the Battlefleet Gothic casts with him not too long ago. That was fun. Available random missions. That's cool. I like the fact you can do this now. That's very like far more convenient. I like this. I like this a lot. Right, and I think I am going to do a little bit of character customization. We're going to go through some of our bits and bobs, and then we'll be... that's better. Better autogun now. All the stronger. Right, we can check out some of the items we've got, and some of the bits and bobs. What I'll do is I'll leave the group, though, so I'm not sort of dragging around with them. Void Crusade. This is the new thing. I need more Void Shards. With at least 5 shards to be collected before I can do my first crusade. Well, there you go. Anything new in the shop? Let's have a little check. More mind resets. Armour. Belts. Meh. Not particularly exciting. It upsets me that I found one of these ancient relics so long ago, and I've not seen another one since. That's been it. I've had a few relics here and there, but not much else. Energy shield gained on kill. That's pretty good. I like that. I like the idea of that. Randomly chosen seal. Maybe we need to equip that. Maybe not. We'll level up a tarot card. And yeah, I think that's going to be us done for today, guys. Crusade. We'll crusade soon. Don't you worry. Flo, Flon, I'm doing very good, my friend. I'm going to be scooting off, though. Get myself some food and do some stuff. Whoops, right-click it. Right-click it. What, the purity seal? Scene of divine blah, 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 blah. Okay, I did something. I don't even know where that's gone, but I've got a purity seal now, so I'm awesome. I'm guessing it's gone on my character screen somewhere. And we also need to change this, because this is still set up for, like, flaming attacks. Good lord, I'm a mess. Guys, have yourself a great day. It's been great. Feel free to check out the Warhammer Fantasy video campaign thingy today, and I will be streaming again. Oh, I might be on tomorrow night, but I'm having a Sunday lunch and family over, so I should be able to stream somewhere, but I can't commit to a time as of yet. Have yourself a great week, though, and I'll see you around.